What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is Rexsi here. Welcome back to another Hacker Exposed video. Today, I have a treat for you, and that treat is we're going to be going over something different as opposed. So this, I don't know if this is in like a pro level game, or what this is. Okay, hopefully the spectator didn't glitch out. Ah! Uh-oh. Oh, okay, we're good. If that's the real Pretty Prime, then okay. Maybe this is like a top level lobby. I think this is EU. This was sent to me in the comments, so thank you. Oh, I think I accidentally clicked replay again and it kind of glitched things out. Okay. Well, in the meantime, while we do this, I just want to give a shout out to Boss Libra, B with an O-S-S Libra. If you comment on this video, just like I will reply to it and I will send you a skin code or some gems, bro. So thank you. Anyways, I'm gonna restart this. Give me 2 seconds, boys. All right, hello everyone. As we're getting into the aimbotting ANUBIS here, that isn't as obvious as your average aimbot. I thought that I would go over and just show like just your normal like high level ANUBIS player. This is Hydrogen. Number one, as you can see, they very clearly cannot see where Yamoja is. And boom, all of a sudden, like, she's visible so they can see her. And this is a normal ANUBIS ult. He hit a good chunk of those ticks, but it wasn't dead center or just on the edge of the model. It was back and forth, right? And that's how it goes. Now, if we were to compare it to the other ANUBIS, as you can see, like seeing people around corners and the way it snaps, snapping from target to target is one thing, but accurately snapping to random targets? Oh, shit. So yeah, this is like an SML level scrim, or I think it was an it was during a tournament. And okay, hold on, Hydrogens. I just want to keep skipping to his ult. I just want to show off like basically the average ult, you know, when a person goes for it. Like, see? Look at that. That's a normal ult. He hit pretty much everything there. He hit pretty much all of the ult ticks. Hold on. Watch this. He hit pretty much all of them. Like, he hit every single ult. But the way he wasn't tracking. He was going back and forth like this, keeping it on target. Because you can't... Predictability doesn't work like that. Even though in a ANUBIS ult, you might think like, oh my goodness, I play in FPS, like I can keep my camera no. Like, you have to account for the fact that people can potentially juke. So you have to be ready for that. You have to aim a little bit ahead in case they just backstep. Based on movement speed, it can be so difficult, nay, impossible, to track at such like an accurate, consistent angle, especially if you compare, like, honestly, do this for yourself. If you ever find a cheater, or if you're gonna watch the cheater from this ANUBIS game that's he's using a more advanced cheat, obviously. But as you can see, he's not snapping to targets. After watching this cheater ANUBIS, I want you to go, say you watch your favorite streamer, or you see someone that's really good at ANUBIS, you will see how the aim works, like how it bobbles, right? It bobbles back and forth. It's just, that's how human beings work. And after the interview with the guy who created like Smite's most advanced cheats, I can easily spot it now when someone is cheating. Let's get one more ult, for example, here. Okay, let's get one more ult. And also, ANUBIS ulting when people can't see you is another thing, or you can't see the enemy is just like a dead giveaway. Yeah, look, see? It's sporadic. It's going back and forth, it's bobbling a bit, because you're trying to keep in the center, you're trying to guess if they're going to go left to right. It's not, you know where they're going to go. That's the thing about an aimbot. Anyways, just thought I would show that off for an example. If you want to see it for yourself, please, by all means, go and try it. And, you know, you'll see. Alright, there we go. And before we do get deep into this review on a cheater, please, please, please consider subscribing if you have not already. If you only want to watch this content, I have a playlist made for all the cheater videos. If you want to have just the most euphoric feeling of watching cheaters just being thrown into the dirt, please consider subscribing. You can click on that playlist if you want to see more. It's not obviously just this content that I am uploading, but if you do want to see that, then by all means, I have a playlist set so that you can just binge watch them if you want to and just see the cheaters for yourself. Anyways, I have a feeling like this guy just apparently turned on his hacks. That would be my guess. He's setting it up. Basically, he has a little window that is on the side right here. I will show you guys the interview towards the cheats. I know essentially every single possible thing there is to know about cheats now, which is nice. And I'm going to inform you guys so you guys can be better educated in terms of being able to spot cheaters. Because I actually did an interview with the person that makes the most advanced Smite cheats in the game. And he went over everything with me. And my god, it's absolutely insane. But there are very big ways of being able to tell. Now, number one, you see he got stunned there. That's a replay thing. When your camera looks up like that, that's just in the replay. For some reason, it does that. I found that out. So that's not suspicious. So if you ever look in a replay and it does that, it's not suspicious at all. Now, what is suspicious is certain degrees of locking. Now, this particular aimbot that I know of, I think this is the one that this is the one I'm thinking of. It doesn't lock. It will hit them every tick, but it doesn't lock directly in the center of the character. And I'll explain that as we go along. But there are surefire ways of being able to tell that someone is cheating. So we're gonna skip ahead a little further along because there are some. Like, I did watch a bit of this. So this ANUBIS very clearly knows he's here. Like, he knows he's there. Like, I know this guy's hacking. Like, based on what I've seen, I went through and I just basically briefed through and then looked at his ultimates, and based on his ults, he's 100% cheating. Now, it's not like it's not an aimbot to the point where... Hold on, I think he ults here. It's not an aimbot to the point where it looks like an ANUBIS bot ulting you and just not missing a tick. That's the generic, that's like the shittier cheats. That is a cheat, but it's the same with, if you get stunned and your camera follows them, that's like an off-brand cheat. It's not as great of a cheat. It's more easily accessible one, I think, and I don't know if it's the more popular one, but it's how we've been catching them a lot of the times. But it's not the only way. It's not the only way based on what I found out, and I'll explain it to you and show you. So that was some tracking right there, for example. As you can see, like, this aimbot works on anything in the game. Like, minions, it targets onto anything. So, what this aimbot is doing, I know this is hard to tell without you guys seeing the interview, but essentially, it doesn't need to follow the direct center of the model. You can pay close attention to how it tracks. There is essentially a line that surrounds a god. There's a line. I will show you a picture of that as we go along here so you guys can get a reference as to how this works. Now, it's not immediately the most suspicious thing. This would not, like, account for, you know, he's immediately cheating. But no matter what... So, now it's activated. No matter what, you can see his camera snapping. It is essentially holding over in the space between the model. So, although he may not be aiming in the direct center, it is going to hit him 100% of the time. No matter what, his ult is going to hit him. He can move it left to right to make it seem like he's genuine, but it's going to be in that box, and then it's going to glitch out, as you can see. So you might think, oh, well, that's not very suspicious. Maybe this guy's just got a huge dingling, right? And you know, that's all right. You know, it's okay. You know, some of us, like me, have bigger dingler. Well, you know, it's possible for people to just, it's not like indefinite proof. It's not an easy way of telling. It's suspicious is all. But it's not guaranteed by any means. So, it's the same thing for this. It's the same thing in this ult. The ult doesn't look particularly suspicious, but if you look, he doesn't miss a single tick. Watch this. Now, I know he is close, but not a single tick happens to miss, and then he turned it off right at the end. So, AIMBOT is activated with a particular key. It's activated if you, it can be also activated if you hold a particular ability. If you want it to activate during the ability, so for example, the ult, when the ult wears off, shit like that. There's lots of little things, you know, speed hack can be used with shift. Lots of little things. And there's also, like, so, since this comes in a bundle, at all times, this ANUBIS can see anyone through the wall. At all times, he can. So again, like I said, it's not enough to to the point where I would, like, anything from this point, I wouldn't call him a cheater. I would say suspicious, that's all. And you would probably be thinking the same thing. And you might not think he's cheating at all. But I just want you to give it a moment and just wait. Just wait a bit. Because you're going to see. It becomes painfully obvious the later this game goes. So, that was the first thing that made me immediately know that this guy was cheating. This was the clip that I saw that was like, okay, this guy is just very clearly cheating. So, let's go over this. So he walks up, and then he wraps Maui, right? He goes to the 3. And now, how this works is ANUBIS right here has a big circle. He can extend the size of it, depending on how much range he wants in it. And it targets based on distance. So, boom, it's snapping to him, right? He goes in the air, right? And although it's still following him, and it doesn't move at all, boom, it snaps to the closest one in there. And it's hitting him on the edge. And it's still tracking through the wall, because he can see him through the wall. He is dead center, because he can see him, although he's completely out of range. Look at it track him. And then boom, snaps. It snapped back to the Maui through the wall. That's it. Boom. There we go. He's caught. Whoa! That's it. He's done. That's it. That is the first piece of actual fucking proof. And then boom, he had no idea this guy was coming back, or did he? Like, so snapping through walls. So the thing with hackers, like I said, is they can see you from fucking anywhere. Anywhere on the map. This man can see you. How we see this in Spectator right now is how this guy sees the game. This is how he sees the game. He can see him. He can see him. He can see him. This ANUBIS can. This entire time. I know that for a fact. He can see them the whole time. And as he ults, it tracks. He gives up on that, tracks him through the wall, hits every tick in range, follows him, and then immediately snaps to the same fucking thing. The same line. Which is just not a human thing. You don't do that. You don't go boop, and then boop to someone over a wall that you can hardly see, and you know for a fact they're out of range. So he failed at turning it off because he's fucking terrible at the game, obviously, and then sees him coming back. I don't know. Maybe he had a ward. I don't fucking know. Regardless, he doesn't need them. Yeah, so this cheat is actually more advanced to the point where it doesn't actually activate when it's stunned. Like, when he's stunned. This guy's just terrible at using it, is the thing. Not only is he shit at the game, and he has to play ANUBIS with an aimbot. Okay, come on, bro. Look at that. Come on. If you don't even think that's suspicious at all, then I don't even know what to tell you, man. Like, you're in fucking denial. Watch this. This is not a normal human movement. Boom, tracks, snap. Not missing a single tick. So that's like just a dead center perfect example of how this hack works. Notice how he does not miss a tick. The aimbot is selected around the outskirts of the character. So the character model, say, is this big, right? It goes around the Bakasura, around the Ratatosker like this. Although it's not dead center, which makes it seem like it's not an aimbot, he can move his mouse a little bit, right? But does he even miss a tick when he switches targets? Boom. Instantly. And every single tick, although it's not dead center, like he can move it left to right, he's still hitting he has not missed a single tick of ANUBIS. You can see his camera keeps snapping. When you play it in normal speed, it's like, I just slowed it down for you guys. Playing at normal speed, look at how suspicious this looks. Imagine ANUBIS walks up and does this to you. Imagine this. There's a reason people send me this stuff. Like, look. Snap. He didn't miss a single tick. He doesn't miss a single tick. Alright. Let's move on. Let's try and get his ult again. Yeah, I'm just trying to educate you guys and help you understand, like, how these cheats work. It'll be a lot easier when the interview comes out. This also had me suspicious. Like, when Maui jumps here, look at the way Picture yourself using an ANUBIS one. You use the whole cone, right? Like, it doesn't matter if they're in the fucking center. You're always just using the cone. This was very suspicious to me. So, Maui goes up in the air, and he follows him. Dead center. Like, when you think of an ANUBIS one, like, it's just a very odd thing. You can also lock onto those things for an aimbot. So when he's aiming normally, you can see how his camera moves, right? What is he doing? Why does he keep snapping like that? There is also a hack where you can... It tells you if gods are behind you too, so he's probably using that one. I wouldn't be surprised. It's all in one bundle, like I said. It depends on what ones he wants to use, right? Alright, let's skip to another ult. There's another ult near the end, specifically, that really just, like, drives home the fact that he's cheating. Okay, I'm just gonna skip that one. Now, I don't think he's speed hacking or anything. Like, the best way to tell is during a team fight and stuff. I have quite a few videos. Thank you guys so much for sending me all of these, by the way, to review. Because you guys have sent me so... I have so many lined up, and I need to do them all at once, just in case. Like, because the replays will fucking get deleted, and I don't want to miss out on some prime content. Like, I have a really good one coming up. So the ANUBIS one's gonna come up first, but I have a speed hacking Mercury. Yeah, a Mercury, like a movement speed Mercury. That was speed hacking. And then I also have a duo, a team of duo that were speed hacking together. Or, like, just aimbotting and hacking. It's hilarious. Snap. Not single. Oh, I guess he missed somehow missed one tick with an aimbot. Nice, bro. Alright. The snapping is just a dead giveaway. Like, humans don't do that. Like, accurately snap and then not miss another tick. Like, it's... After reviewing so many cheats and seeing how the cheats themselves work in the program and how the math works, dude, like, it's starting to become painfully obvious for me. Like, this guy is using the advanced cheat, too, which is interesting. Like, he's using the one that you gotta, it's a lot better than the cheat that we saw with the Rama. So this is what I was talking about. So Poseidon comes from up top. I guess he can be seen. Yeah, he walks through there. There is a ward, yeah. But the way it locks in through the wall was suspicious to me. Okay, this ANUBIS just fucking sucks in general. Okay, hold on. There's a couple of ults in your late games. So okay, here we go. So this is what I watched until. This is when I was like, okay, it's time to make a video on this guy. This engagement. Watch this. Watch this ANUBIS ult. Watch this shit. Snap. Snap. Like, humans don't do that, dude. Like, that's just... I mean, it was so obvious when he did the one on Rat and Maui. But he ults... First of all, this ANUBIS is dog shit. He's ulting a lone Maui. A lone fucking Maui. Misses the wrap. He ults a lone Maui. And no one's in fucking range, except for the Baka. The Baka gets put in range, and then snap directly to it. So that whole time that you can see him ulting, your team has destroyed the fire giant. Although Bakasura is not in range. Okay, I cocked that. Hold on. The Bakasura is not in range, but you can see, even though it's not dead center, every single one of those ticks would have hit Bakasura. Watch this. Watch this. Every tick would have hit in his model. So left side, middle, a little bit to the left. Nope, and snaps back to range towards the people here. No fucking class, dude. At least try and hide it. Like, fuck off. Okay, so from this point on, I haven't seen anything. But to me, it's more than painfully obvious that this man is cheating. And you're welcome to disagree with me, man, but like I'm saying, I did an interview with someone that created this hack, or these hacks, and he explained to me the telltale signs of being able to tell someone's cheating. surprised he didn't speed hack to catch him. Now he has no way of knowing he's behind him. Oh, he just aimbotted on the ANUBIS. Oh, back on to be on her. Oh, snaps behind him. 180 and stuff like that is not the most suspicious thing. Like, I'd be under investigation. But snapping with an ANUBIS ult to the point where you barely miss a tick to another person that's just around you, although he's trying his best to hide it, you know, like he's getting stunned, it's not like becoming obvious that, you know, that's what he's doing. He is cheating. This guy is cheating. Look, oh, see, look at that. Okay, but come on, man. Like, come on. Like, you can't watch this and tell me that this guy's not cheating. Look at him lock onto the fucking Poseidon. Look, he is locked on to Poseidon. That's out of range. You can't tell me this guy's not cheating. Like, you're in absolute denial if you think this person is not cheating. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, I don't know what more proof I could show you. We went through a whole 23-minute game. You know that this guy is cheating. Come on. Who the fuck does that? Think about yourself. Think about a pro player. What kind of fucking pro player would just snap to a target? The Maui was close. The Maui was clearly in range. Poseidon clearly was scared. He ran before the fight started. He ran before it started. Boom. Maui would be your next target. But for some reason, he is dead locked on Poseidon that is out of range. What kind of fucking person does that? A person doesn't do that because it just doesn't make sense. It's not logical. Even if this is a Masters level game. You think Masters level players are gonna fucking ANUBIS ult, a Hail Mary fucking across the room? No! They're not fucking stupid. Okay? Like, they're not this stupid. It's literal math. It's programming. Has it set on that axis where it's just aiming like that. It's snapping to the target because it's in his little circle. So it's going, boom, based on the target. It's just more obvious than like, the more I watch these, the easier it is to spot cheaters. And I hope it does for you as well. I'm not trying to tell you, you know, you're stupid for not seeing it. I'm not. I truly am not. I'm just trying to help you open your eyes a little bit and see it from my from the perspective of someone that knows when people are cheating. Like, just the telltale signs. Like, the things that just people don't do. Like, just compare. Like, honest to God, I can't preach it enough. Just compare it to if you were to do it yourself. If you were playing ANUBIS. I know, you might think you're the best in the world if you're denying this. Oh, here we go. This is going to be good. But compare it to a pro. Is he going to snap? Oh, snap to Maui. Snap back to on her. That's just not how humans work, dude. Like, with that level of accuracy and consistency. Oh, look, he was aimbotting on the rat right there. He was just following him. Like, I don't know what else to do to, like, explain it to you. That this man is cheating. Like, see? Just following rat there. This rat's fucking fragging him, though. Shit, rat. I'm rooting for blue team, bro. I'm sorry, red team, that you had this sub femboy on your team that's blatantly hacking. Like, come on, man. Like, who does that? Like, the snapping is just simply ridiculous. Okay, hold on. It's straight up. Wait, I think he just snapped onto the honor. Sorry, I need to do this slowly. Okay, ANUBIS is on this side. Okay, perfect. Let's watch this. Let's watch this. I just want you guys to see what I see. I want to make the experience better for you, you know? And like, yep, boom, snap. Like, who snaps directly on a target that's far away? Like, I'm just trying to educate you, like, in terms of being able to see cheats and, you know, report them yourself. I'm just trying to make the game a better experience for everybody. One step at a time, and we've already gotten a bunch of cheaters banned already. That's pretty funny. It's a satisfying ass feeling, man, that's for sure.
Let the eternal darkness embrace you.
That was weird. Oof. I got fucked. But yeah, it's just... I don't know. How hard is it to not cheat, dude? Oh man, the red team's gonna win. Damn. Well, good try, blue team. Unfortunately, you were up against a hacker. It was so bad that, you know, you were almost able to actually fucking beat them with a hacker on their team. But yeah, anyways, sub femboy, enjoy your account. I know your hidden profile, so I can't see what level you are and stuff like that. I'm sure you're gonna miss your account that you probably spent money on. That's a shame, bro. Maybe spend, you know, some lessons on getting coached by Weekend or some shit. You know, maybe it'll make you better instead of paying for cheats, because you're not good at either of them. So, anyways, that's that. That is an ANUBIS that is aimbotting with a newer aimbot that is a little harder to detect. Hopefully you guys learned a thing or two this video. I would love to hear your thoughts and comments. If you disagree, man, please, by all means, just comment. Don't just immediately, like, go on, like, a hate train of saying that you're just better than other people and that, like, they don't understand your level of skill. Like, give some credibility in terms of hitting ANUBIS ults like that. Send an ANUBIS ult. Send me a fucking replay of you playing like that on your own. That consistently through a whole game. Show me a replay of you missing minions sometimes with your auto attacks and then lasering an ANUBIS ult, no pun intended, and snapping from target to target to target to target through walls that you can't fucking see. Please, by all means, I would be enlightened. I'll make a video on you. I will praise you. I'll fucking make you VIP in my Twitch chat. I'll give you an under the table foot job at Denny's, bro. You let me know, okay? I'm not trying to sound like a pretentious douchebag here, okay? I'm only talking like this to the people that go ahead and just, like, go off and are just super angry, like, and think that they're so above the fact that there are cheaters in this game. And it's more common than you would think. And right now, of all times, cheats are just flying everywhere. So I'm just trying to help people understand the signs and see literally how they work. I did an interview. Like, I'm gonna upload it once I figure out, you know, what's the public needs to see and stuff like that. But I had like a 30-minute interview where the guy showed me every single aspect of the cheats, how they work to the fucking most minute detail. So now, like, it's even more obvious for me because there are other signs as opposed to just, ooh, you get stunned and you track. That's like the most obvious one. But there are other ways of seeing them, and hopefully as we go along with this series, we'll be able to figure out and, you know, spot more cheaters that are a little more subtle, you know, that are hacking even in, like, competitive play, because it is a thing and it's a problem. And, you know, I don't know, maybe I'm the judge and jury here, but high-res are the real ones that decide. I send the footage over to high-res, as well as all the match IDs. They investigate the account, and so far, every single account has been banned for cheating based on their investigation. So, I don't know what to tell you, man. Maybe I'm wrong 0% of the time. Maybe it's just a coincidence. I don't know. But we'll see. I wish I could keep you updated on who's banned and who's not. I can for some people, but most people just change their name, obviously. Hide their profile, all that. And I only have one replay to go off of, so. Regardless, this person is going to be banned. If they are cheating, don't you worry. Every single person's ID is linked. You can change your account name as much as you want. Your support ID is still there. Your account is linked to one character. Your account is linked to one support ID. No matter how much you change your name, change your IP, change your underwear, you're still gonna shit your pants and get banned. So, good luck, cheaters. I'm coming for you, bitch. Alright. If you enjoyed watching the video, please be sure to leave the video a like, use the channel, subscribe. Anyways, fuck cheaters. Have a good one. Bye-bye.